I know I have a nerdy look today. Okay, let me take this off. Anyway, so today, as you can tell by the title of my video, I just want to speak about this horrible year that we've been in. This horrible 2020. I don't know if there's enough words to call this year off. If Bectran they are mute for 2020, they are mute left, right, and center, because it's been such a bad year to a lot of people. This year has been a year of confusion. It has been a year of loss, great loss to a lot of people. It has been a year filled with so much mysteries, so much misery. We've seen it in ourselves, we've seen it to people, or we've seen it in people that we love, our families, our friends, and it has been a lot of just a lot of tragedies happening. But in the midst of it all, I think it is a year where we are forced to grow even closer to God. It is a year where we are forced to strengthen our faith in God even more. And it is a year where we are forced to stop wanting to navigate this life thing out of our own understanding, but out of His understanding. And we are forced to start having our priorities straight, start realigning ourselves. Because for the longest time we have been focusing on things that do not matter in our lives. We have been focusing on izinto zelihlabathi, and we had forgotten about God. We had forgotten about people that we love, people that matter to us, our friends, our families. And I think most of it all, this year has forced us to remember we have more important things in life. And if you haven't started, I would advise, or I would say, this is the time to start being there for your family. This is the time to start being there for your friends. This is the time to start spreading that love. This is the time to start giving that support to people that matter the most to you. Even if you haven't spoken to them in the longest time, even if you feel like they did something that made you angry but you guys never spoke about it, I think this is the time to and reach out to them and forgive each other and start loving each other, because that's all we have in this world. And I'm sorry about that, guys. So as I was saying, that yesterday I was listening to this sermon. It was just talking about in general how God, or why God allows bad things to happen to us. Why does He allow Satan to practice his evil things with us, or to practice his evil ways to us? So it just got me thinking, and I just thought that when we are having problems, or when we are facing challenges, and it might be maybe a loss of a job, it might be a loss of a loved one, it might be a sudden sickness, or it might be anything. Getting rid of God, or all of a sudden building this wall between you and God, will not change anything, or will not take away your problems. And when you leave Him, where are you gonna go? When you leave God and decide, well, you know what, I'm angry at you, God, at this moment I hate you, at this moment this and that, where are you gonna go to? Where are you gonna turn to? Are you gonna turn to the people basehlabathini? Are you gonna turn to the same people that were not there when God was blessing you? To the same people that are gonna turn around and laugh at your face? To the same people that are gonna be pretending like they're listening to your problems, but xa bengapha ngaphandle baqale bakuhleke basigcwalise ilizwe lonke ingxaki zakho. I don't think so. And if you've noticed, the only time we start questioning God is when something bad happens. It's when all of the things that I mentioned above start happening, challenges, this and that. That's when we start questioning him. Why don't we question God when he all of a sudden blesses us? Why don't we question him when you all of a sudden start passing those modules? When all of a sudden you start getting the job that you've been dreaming of having? When all of a sudden you start buying that car you've always been wanting? When all of a sudden you start buying that house? When all of a sudden all your businesses, all your heart desires is just blooming? Why don't we question him then? Why don't we say, yo, Thixo ngeke mna andifuna ezi business, theni uzinika mne business ezingaka, kutheni wandenza ndatyeba kangaka, kutheni wandipha peace that surpasses all understanding? We don't do that. But the minute he gives us these challenges, we start questioning him, we get angry at him, we want to toss him away. And why then during these trials and these tribulations don't we think of him all those years that he's been good to us? Why don't, when we are pressed down, why don't we just reminisce of all the years that he's been good to us, of all the years that he's been doing great things for us, and remember him for all those years, and remember him for all those things that he's done for us. And when you think about it, when we shy away from him, who and where are we gonna get our strength from? Where are we gonna have our hope restored from? Because he is our source. That's where we milk our strength. That's where we get our hope from. So if we go away and shy away from him, where are we gonna get all those things? Because he is our source, as I said. He is the anchor. So the minute we leave him, it means sisele silenga, sisele sizobhesa ilantuka ifaith yethu to people basehlabathini who are not gonna do anything for us. And I know I might be saying these things, and I know I might be not even close to understanding the things that you're going through, not even close to understanding the pain that you're going through, and not even close to understanding the loss that you've suffered. But all I could do today will be me trying to offer you, and I'm saying at your pace, just take your time, don't be rushed into anything, but I will try and offer indobana at your time and at your pace. Remember whose you are, remember who he is, and remember who he's been in your life all these past years. And you trying to remember all those things, hopefully they would make you to even grow closer to him. And uyeke laa nzondo that you have towards him, uyeke laa nzondo that you have towards God, and start giving your life to him again. And I know the question would then be, okay, so and all the tragedies have happened, and I've lost all hope, and how do I then go around and start trusting him again? How do I then go around and be like, okay, and I'm choosing to have faith in him? How do we do that? And to answer that, I would say it is having history with God. As been Qalin. Just remember where he's taken you from before. Remember the things that he has done for you before. And you know what he's done. You know what he can do. And even at this time, you choose to trust that he knows what he's doing. Even when he's not doing into ethandwa city, even when he's not doing intando yethu, but we're just choosing to trust and know that even at this time, He knew back then, nangoku uyazi what he's doing, and we choose to trust him with all our hearts. Le ndawo endithetha, I think indikhumbuza iculo laseWisil lithi mayenzeke intando yakho, but I forgot. I forgot le passage le ethetha ngale nto ndithethayo phaa kwelaa culo, but you can go through the whole song and maybe you will find what I'm trying to say. Elithi dlala undifundisa ukuthi mayenzeke intando yakho. And le message le endithetha namhlanje, I don't want to lie, it was triggered by a lot of people that are close to me have suffered great loss. And I remember I was speaking to my dad not so long ago. My dad lost his mother and he lost his brother in the same year, I think the same month as well. So I don't know. Why am I crying? Sorry. And ndamangaliseka when I was speaking to him, ndibuza, how is he doing? Unjani? Is he okay? What he? Hayi wathi right, tata mke atwana la akahambi cawe tata. Tata akahambi cawe no cawe ndagqibele ubhabhadiza. I don't even know when was that. So akahambi cawe ungumntu nje. But I was so amazed when I was speaking with him, wathi xa kevala intetho yethu wathi kodwa you know what, nguThixo kuphela owaziyo, and nguThixo owazi ukudlula thina. I can't really libe ngale ndlela wayebeka ngayo, but indlela wayebeka ngayo was to say that even at this time he still trusts God. And I know it's not easy, asizude sifane, like zothini i-grieving i-grieving journeys, yes, i-grieving journeys zethu azizufana. So I'm just here now to help whoever's out there going through the most, at your pace. Take your time. Just remember the God that made you and go back to him. He's gonna strengthen you. He's gonna be your hope. He's gonna be your strength. He's gonna be amandla phelile. He's gonna give you amandla. Osifungati umhlaba is swallowing you. He's gonna give you strength to emerge again. So in closing, let's just keep reminding ourselves of all the times that he came through for us when no one was prepared to come through for us, when no one was prepared to be there for us, but he was there standing right beside us. And with that, I hope we all find healing, and I hope that strength finds us again, and I hope hope finds us again, and I hope we go back to the God that we know, even when we think he's let us down. But let's just keep remembering. Let's just keep remembering. Let's just keep remembering who he is and what he can do in a split second, because he is that God. So thank you for watching, guys. That was the message that I had in my heart. I hope you're gonna still subscribe, like, and another thing, we can engage in the comment sections. We can speak about all the tragedies that you went through in your life, the losses, the sicknesses, the challenges, the problems, and how you overcame them, and how you restored your faith in God. Again, I'm not a priest, I'm not a preacher. I was just listening to this sermon and I thought I should share with you guys. Thank you, Toodles.